Hey, and welcome to another episode on Soft Warrior. In this video, we're going to be reviewing the Ivacy VPN provider. I'm going to perform a bunch of speed tests, and we're going to find out how much does the speed differ when we are connected to one of the Ivacy VPN provider servers versus the base internet connection speed. To be honest, Ivacy VPN is the cheapest VPN provider that I've been reviewing so far. So I'm curious myself if they are any good for this cheap price. The company is based in Singapore, so they might not offer that strict no login policy on the same level as the ExpressVPN or the NordVPN do, which I have reviewed as well. But still, they might be good for their price, which is we are going to find out, because they are very cheap. In case you decide to go with the Ivacy VPN and you want even more discount, feel free to check the link in the description and you will get to this page, this landing page here, and all the discounts are updated here on a regular basis, so don't hesitate to visit this page to get your discount. Now, without further ado, let's get started to the Ivacy VPN installation process. I've already downloaded the installer here, and let's just get it installed. Once you've purchased the plan from Ivacy VPN, they will send you the link for the download for your device and some usernames and passwords, your credentials. Ivacy VPN is available on most of the devices, including routers, Xbox and the Smart TV. So this provider is really good in terms of cross-platform compatibility. As you can see, the installation process is really quick. It took less than 2 minutes, and now we can launch it. We are presented with nice logo and the UI, which looks pretty fancy. Now let's get to some speed test results. And the first step would be to measure the speed of the base internet connection without being connected to any VPN server, just to compare. So we are having the pivot point of the internet connection speed while not being connected to any VPN servers. So the download speed is, let's wait a little bit. The download speed is 5751. Remember it. And the upload is 6852. Maybe let's write these values down. Download and upload speed. Let's write these values down so we don't forget them and we can compare with Ivacy VPN provider speed later. Okay, so now let's get to Ivacy VPN UI and choose a country and a city. I think for this test I'm going to choose the closest country to me. Since I'm located in Southeastern Asia at the moment, I'm going to choose the Singapore. Connecting should be quick, since this is the close VPN server to my location. Also, I've noticed an issue with Ivacy VPN. It's not a big deal, but when you connect to a server for the first time, you will not get your internet working. So all you need to do is just to click that enable button again and disconnect from the VPN server, and then click it again and connect to it. So basically they have some sort of issue, and the workaround is you connect to a VPN server, then you disconnect from it, and then you click connect again, and after that the connection is working and it's pretty stable. Now let's see which location we are detected on this service called IP location, and we can see this is the Singapore. So the Ivacy VPN has successfully connected us to Singapore and the internet is working. Now let's try and test the speed of the internet when we are connected to a Singapore VPN server. The download speed is pretty good, it's 50-46, not huge slowdown compared to the base internet connection. And let's check the upload speed. As expected, upload speed is much less compared to base internet connection, and from my experience it happens the same on every VPN provider that I've been reviewing so far. So the upload speed would certainly be dropped down. It's inevitable. Now let's write these values down and we'll be having some sort of comparison table. So as you can see, the base speed of the download was 57 and now it's 50, and the upload speed dropped down to 8 from 68, which is a big drop down, but I don't think it's a problem really. Now let's try different server, and this time maybe let's test United Kingdom and choose the city. I don't like this UI in terms of country and city selection. When you select the country, it doesn't filter out the cities, so you still need to choose the country even if you're choosing the city of the same country. It's kinda confusing UI, but that's not a big deal. So now we are connected to UK. Let's disconnect and connect to it again, because we are solving the issue of the internet not working. I'm not sure, maybe it's temporary, but just for you to know, you can solve it easily. Now let's go to the speed test once again and check the location first. It's United Kingdom, it's correct. As you can see, they're using the server of PureVPN, so sometimes they don't have their own servers, but that's okay, they just rent it. Oops, we have the latency test error here. Just refresh the page. Sometimes it happens when you switch the VPN and you're using the speed test. And let's check the speed when we're connected to the UK VPN server. Okay, so we see from the beginning that the speed is much lower compared to when we were connected to Singapore, but that's not surprising because UK is quite far away from my current location. And upload speed is even less than 1 megabits. Let's write these values down as well. So if you feel bored, you can skip further. At the end you'll just see the comparison table. The entire list would be filled in with values, so that's fine for you to skip. Now let's go and check another server's speed from another country. I don't know, this time maybe let's check the Sweden, Stockholm. Connect, then disconnect, and connect again. So we're connected to Stockholm, Sweden at the moment. Let's refresh the page. Yeah, we see that we're in Stockholm. And let's see the speed test results. I'm not sure why it's showing the test server as the Thailand-based test server. Probably the speed test still thinks that we are in Thailand, but let's try refreshing the page. They still think that we are in Thailand. Well, now maybe that's because we're using the incognito mode of the web browser. Still the location is correct. Let's see which server we can choose. We can choose the Thailand server. So maybe let's go and open the Chrome in non-incognito mode. Oh, now it works fine. We can see it's a Sweden-based server, and we can make a speed test now. Let's check our location once again. The IP address has changed. While the speed test is running, let's try and play a little bit with the location. Oops, I think I've chosen the wrong server. Let's just see the test results here. So the speed test results are not that bad. It's 3356 download speed. And we are connected to a Sweden VPN server from Thailand, so it's a huge distance, guys. So I think the result is quite okay for this cheap VPN provider, and the upload speed is better than the UK, and the download as well. So it's a good result. So just try to play a little bit with servers in countries, and you will see that some servers are showing much better results while being located at the same place and on the same distance. Just close this page because I think we don't need it. Let's try and check my IP location once again. I think we can't see the country here. Well, maybe it doesn't matter at the moment. Still, let's check this one. I'm just curious myself if this is gonna show up the Sweden for us. Okay, now let's check another country, and this time this would be, I'm not sure, maybe United States. Yeah, United States, Washington. I think it's the most interesting VPN server location for everyone, for every user. So we're connected to the United States. Let's just disconnect and connect again. It takes much more time because US is more far away, but now we're connected. Some sort of notification here. Let's refresh this page. I think it's still show. Okay, now we are in US. We are connected to the US VPN server in Washington. Let's see the speed test results. They're using the pure VPN server here as well. That's interesting. In case you want to start using pure VPN, there's also a link in the description for the pure VPN web page. So if they are using their servers, maybe pure VPN is a good solution, but later on I'll make a separate review for pure VPN probably, because now I'm curious myself. So the download speed for the US Washington is 360 megabits, and I'm located in Southeastern Asia at the moment. So this might be not that bad, but it's not that good. Let's just write this value down for now. So far it's the worst performance server. It's even slower than the UK ones. Well, anyways, let's try different US servers. Maybe this one is slow, but some other might be much faster. Let's try San Francisco server. Let's disconnect and connect again to solve the issue. Let's refresh the speed test page. Let's check my IP address and location now. Oops, this server is unavailable. Let's choose another one. Okay, this one shows that we are in San Francisco, US. That's good. So we are connected to the right server. Let's see the speed test results now. And now we're seeing much better results. It's wow, it's 30, 39, 40. It's 42 megabits download speed from the US VPN server, and I'm located in Southeastern Asia, so it's pretty big distance. So I think we're just lucky we found the speed VPN server. So you can see the download speed is pretty good. The upload speed might not be that good, but the upload speed would be dropped down on every VPN provider, even on the more expensive ones. Let's write down the upload value as well. So you can see that this result is pretty good. So sometimes you just need to play around with different servers, even if you're using the cheap VPN provider like IvacyVPN. Because yeah, IvacyVPN is really cheap compared to, say, ExpressVPN or NordVPN. So the main features of IvacyVPN, it's 100k plus servers, 100 plus locations, smart purpose selection, unlimited server switching, optimized P2P servers for torrenting, 5 simultaneous connections, and unlimited data transfer. Also they claim to be the fastest VPN service, but it's not true, but they are not the slowest. Split tunneling, they invented this technology that allows you to set up which application is using the VPN and which one is not using. And we can see a bunch of security features here, and these features are pretty standard. Okay, let's see the pricing. The pricing is $225 per month if you choose the 2-year plan, and you can pay with PayPal, BitPay, credit card, anything. They've got a lot of different payment methods. In case you want to stay even more incognito, you can pay with BitPay, with Bitcoins. So you can see they offer nice pricing policy, and in case you want even more discount, don't hesitate to visit this page, and I'll be updating the discounts here. So the Ivacy VPN is not that bad, it's not the best one, but really guys, it's a good VPN provider for its price. So in case you like this video, or maybe you want to see more videos like this, don't hesitate to click that like button and subscribe to my channel, and you're going to be updated with next reviews. And I think next review would be about the Pure VPN or maybe some other VPN providers. Please, if you have any suggestions or requests on which VPN provider I should make a review for, leave it in comments down below. And if you are using other VPN providers, please also let other people know which ones are the good ones and which ones are cheap yet still good VPN providers. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.